Assalamualaikum class 7th. Hope you all are fine. This is Miss Uruj, your geography teacher. Today is the introductory lecture of the geography. Class 7th, we are following the book of geography, that is Oxford World Watch Geography Book 2, and I am giving you a brief explanation about the topic of the geography and also the chapters that are included in our first test syllabus, inshallah. So class, the topics or the content that covered in this presentation is about the introduction of the geography, definition of the geography, importance of geography, introduction of first test syllabus. I know that you all have a curiosity that how many chapters and which chapters are coming in the first test. So I am giving you a brief introduction about the first test syllabus. After that I am giving you a quick view about the introduction of chapter number 1, that is rocks, minerals and soil. And in the last I am giving you some home tasks related to that topic. So class, for the introduction of the geography, we can say geography is a systematic study of the universe and its features. Traditionally, geography has been associated with cartography and places name because space and place affect a variety of topics such as economics, health, climate, plants, and animals. Geography is highly interdisciplinary. Like it's a disciplinary thing about the universe, about the things that are present in the universe, and you can say it is a study of the environment that includes society, economy, and ecology. So, class, the definition of the geography. Geography is the study of the physical features of the earth and its atmosphere and of human activity as it affects and is affected by these, including the distribution of populations and resources and political and economical activity. We can define the geography like geography is a Greek word in which geo means earth and graphy means to write. So when we add the both words geography, so we can say to write about the earth. The study about the earth or the universe is called the geography. The importance of geography. Geography is a focus within the curriculum for understanding and resolving issues about the environment and sustainable development. It is also an important link between the nature and social sciences. As people study geography, they encounter different societies and culture. Means by the help of geography, we can merge out or we can we can study about the different cultures, different society, different atmosphere of the earth.
Geography. What is it for? Geography helps us explore and understand our world in a particular way. Geography is much more than just knowing where people and places are located on a map. Take the Olympics, for example. We might investigate the location of participating countries and research their notable characteristics. But unless we consider the stories of these people and places, we won't gain a deep understanding of what life is like in these countries and their place in the world. We need to question, why do some countries have just a few competitors? Why do some excel at particular sports while others do not? Geography allows us to see the interconnections between people and places and use that understanding to inform our decisions for the future. So what is geography for? What drives geographers to be inquisitive about our world? Is it a desire to locate the amazing places of the world, or is it this and more? As well as taking an interest in the world, thinking geographically develops an understanding that people and places don't exist in isolation, but are interconnected. In geography, these interconnections are explored and considered in spatial terms. Geography uses a range of modern technological tools to identify and explore the spaces of the world. Geographers are not only interested in where places are and their interconnections, but also exploring the meaning of a place to people and its importance to their identity. When we look at the Australian curriculum for geography, we see that there are two interwoven strands: geographical knowledge and understandings, and geographical inquiry and skills. Students view and analyse the world through the lens of the 7 geographical concepts: place, space, interconnection, sustainability, environment, scale, and change. To develop geographical thinking, both the content strands and the concepts need to be considered. So with this in mind, let's think about a student in a South Australian school. Let's call her Cara. How might Cara's teacher interweave the 2 strands of geography so that Cara thinks geographically? We want Cara to know where places are on a map, to explore the nature of places, to understand why places are where they are, to analyse the impact places have on people and people have on places. When Cara hears that the sand dunes adjacent to her school have been identified by the Transport Department as a future park and ride location, we want her teacher to engage Cara to think geographically and empower her to influence the future of her world. As well as mapping the location, we want Cara to use this proposed change as an opportunity to develop her own response using her geographical knowledge, skills, and thinking. We want Cara to collect, represent, and analyse data through the eyes of a geographer to develop her views on all possible options and actions for the future of these sand dunes. We want Cara to develop her capacity to be an active and informed citizen in her community and beyond by thinking geographically. By interweaving the key geographical concepts with the 2 strands, we can see that geographical thinking is so much more than places on a map.
So class, as I told you that we have a curiosity that how many chapters and which chapters are there that is coming under the syllabus of the first test. So the topics that are included in first test syllabus are number 1, rocks, minerals and soil, inside the earth, and the last one is the atmosphere and weather. For the introduction of the chapter number 1, that is rocks, minerals and soil. Rocks, minerals and soil are component of lithosphere. Lithosphere means upper part of the earth crust. Rocks and minerals provide raw material, means parent materials by which we can make anything for the development of most of the soils of the world. Means rocks, minerals and soils are interlinked with each other. We can define the relation between the rock, soil and mineral is the earth is made up of rocks. We find soil only on the surface of the earth, which is called as crust. All rocks are made up of substances called minerals. So now I am giving you the brief description about the rock, soil and minerals. First of all, the rock. Rock is any naturally occurring solid mass or aggregate of minerals or mineralized categorized by the minerals including its chemical composition and the way in which it is formed. Rocks are usually grouped into three main groups: igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, and sedimentary rocks. These are the types of the rocks. Second is soil. Soil is a mixture of organic matter, mineral, gases, liquid, and organisms that together support life. To support a life, it needs different mixture and combinations of gases, liquids, and other things, and that are coming in the form of soil. As we all know, with the help of soil we can grow things, we can like we can grow things, and for the survival of a human being, the plantation, the agriculture, and all these things are so important. The last thing is minerals. Minerals are substances that are formed naturally in earth. A mineral is a chemical compound with a given composition and a defined crystal structure. Means in a form of minerals we can define the chemical properties of any soil or any rock. So class, hope you understand the initial topic. So I'm giving you a home task that is so easy. It's not in a form of written and anything. It's such give you the it such enhance your knowledge and will support it in the future. So you have to follow that home task or my recommendation, because at that time it's like so easy, but in the coming time it will help you so much in your study of the geography. So class, read chapter rocks, minerals and soil completely. It will help you in the further discussion of the lesson. Review the background of geography and its importance on the link attached. These are the link of the YouTube. You have to go for these videos, and it will support you maximally, inshallah. And also in slide number 6 I attach a video that also gives you the brief description about the geography. Stay safe, stay healthy. We will meet soon, inshallah.